signs of overwatering or underwatering your plants. In general, more people who love houseplants are more likely to overwater, which can be much worse than underwatering in the short term. You can kill a plant by overwatering it once. Underwatering, usually you get a lot of signs, you get a lot of chances to revive it. You'll lose some leaves, but you got a lot of chances to bring it back. So generally, I like to err on the side of underwatering plants a little bit and make sure that you avoid overwatering and avoid pooling water at all costs. So the signs of overwatering, and I'll show you some examples. The number one first sign you're going to see is yellowing leaves. Yellow leaves are a warning sign flashing at you to let you know this is getting too much water. I'm starting to abandon some of my leaves. I cannot keep them all going. That's a warning sign. You have a chance to save your plant before it's totally donezo. If your plant starts getting really mushy stems, mushy leaves, and what's known as root rot, which is mushy black roots, that is the roots dying. What's happening is too much water is all around the roots. They cannot get oxygen because they are just completely soaked in water and they suffocate and die and start to rot. They will get stinky, mushy, really, really gross, and it's very hard to save a plant that has root rot. When a plant has root rot, you basically have to just turn the whole thing into cuttings and root new plants. Underwatering is going to be on the opposite side. First, you'll see your plants wilting. This means the leaves will curl, they will look limp, they will look droopy and sad. Then they will get dry and crispy. You'll get brown, crispy tips or entirely brown, crispy leaves. Also, the soil will look very compact, dry, and dusty to the touch. That means it's just super, super dry. So when you are looking at overwatering in your plants, look for those yellow leaves. That means the soil is too wet, but it's still savable. Root rot means the roots are black, mushy, and they really smell very bad when you pull them out. Mushy stems and leaves are a sign that the whole plant is just sort of rotting. And the number one way to prevent overwatering is to have proper drainage in your pot. If your pot has lots of drainage holes, water cannot pool in there and you will not overwater your plant. Underwatering, on the other hand, you're going to have that wilting, drooping leaves. See how the leaves in this picture just look sad and limp? This plant is very dry and thirsty. You'll get brown, crispy. It'll start with the tips and the edges, and then you'll get entirely brown, crispy leaves. The soil will get compact, shrink in your pot, very hard, dusty. The best way to do this is to fix this is to water your plant more often and to water very thoroughly until water comes out the bottom. And I like to use a stick or a fork to break up the soil, aerate the soil a little bit. Once that soil gets very compact, water will run right off. So you need to make sure it's able to soak in and absorb into your entire